Alright, we are up on Twitch. Alright, all the announcements have been sent out. Okay, well, week 6, think y'all know how it works by now. If you need to ask me anything during the match, feel free to ask it in Bingo Sync chat or DM me, but let me know in Bingo Sync chat that you've DM'd me. Otherwise, if you are both ready, go ahead and deafen and mute, and good luck to both of you. That might just be what she's looking for. Alright, 2, 1, reveal. Well, good news, I gave her enough compliments, and so she has deemed us worthy of viewing the card. Alright, so right in the center, we have Warp Tank Beat Healing Sector, which does kind of synergize pretty well with one of our generals in beating 2 levels in 8 different games. You gotta do a couple extra levels, so... nah, it's alright. We're gonna need to be tracking levels, base HP, cherry discs, day job, and our multi-goal games for today are Hotfoot and Rakshasa. For Hotfoot, we have win the first match 3 times with 6 unique characters, and get 3 blowouts in 1 tournament. And for Rakshasa, we have beat the first stage and score 25k points. And both players, looking at that double Rakshasa goal, we are starting off with the Rakshasa head-to-head. So we will not be seeing this contribute to any general goals. There is a chance we might see either of our players get the gift. As a reminder, as of like a week or 2 ago, the gift general will always show up somewhere on the board, just because that winds up being some nice synergies that wind up being played for, and it was a decision that was made to keep things a little interesting, you know? Zuzu here with a little bit of a point lead, but nothing that's insurmountable. Especially... ooh, not quite getting the 1k there. Okay, Grape does still have our little buddy... nope, never mind, both players have lost the little buddy, who can tank a hit for you. Ooh! Zuzu looked like he took out all of those flying enemies, but there was still one left behind that was behind all of the power-ups that were on screen. I did not see that. Zuzu opting to reset. And I think that might be pretty costly here. So this is gonna be interesting, because I'm sure that we're gonna see one of our racers here get the 25k, or like the first stage, and then the 25k points. More likely to happen in that order. Zuzu opting to reset multiple times here. I think even if this weren't a race, that would be kind of rough. I actually didn't see if we died there or not. Grape making pretty steady progress on getting the first stage done. Ooh, but taking a death. Now, it's not a huge deal here, but we do have a little bit to go before we can find another weapon, and I think that's a little bit more of a problem than just taking the death there. We do have our green egg here to give us another little buddy. Zuzu picking up the Anubis beam. Are we gonna switch back to fire up here? No, we're sticking with Anubis beam. Just trying to grab as many secrets as we can. I think Zuzu is actually on a better score pace, but might see Grape finishing the level and duck out after not being able to get much in here. I'll be curious to see what happens, because if Grape is able to finish stage 1 here, which isn't a guarantee, given the name of the game, it's Heckin' Rakshasa, things can happen, things can easily go wrong. But if Grape is able to finish this, I'm curious if Zuzu will duck out or try and challenge him? Because Zuzu has caught up quite a bit here. This round seems to be going a lot more favorably. I think Zuzu looks to be a bit more comfortable with the homing purple beam that I lovingly call the Anubis beam. Grape up on the boss here. Managed to defeat the boss. Should be checking it off as soon as the stage clear shows up. There it is. And there it is marked. So now Zuzu knows Grape was also in Rakshasa, pivoting away. So now, are we going to try and block something between? We're looking at Campanella 2 right now. I think this might be a great play, because that other Rakshasa square is down in the bottom left corner. Ooh, taking a death. Dang. So we just need to hit 25k points, but it might take a little bit to get there. In Campanella 2, we might potentially see some progress towards HP increase. Probably gonna grab our coin booster in here. Maybe. I guess, do we really care about the coin booster? I don't really think so. I think for a goal this short... Gift for Grape there. Thank you for calling that out. Where are you? There you are. I think for a goal this short in Campanella 2, I think we just probably want to rush down the end of this stage. Because, like, what else do we get from here, right? We get our 2 levels from beating that second level. Because I believe Campanella 2 had this reclassified to where, you know, every star door, or, like, star door stage, when you beat that, that counts as a level. So Burrows 1 and Burrows 2 are both 2 separate levels. Hey, you. So we will get 2 levels out of it, and potentially an HP increase. Up to 19k now here in Rakshasa. using the spread shot, interestingly enough, which actually I don't hate it for here. I know the spread shot tends to get a lot of flack, but I think it actually wasn't too terrible for this area to help cover the bats. Ooh, taking a hit from the lightning. Ooh. Oh no, we're not gonna have enough money. We should have maybe considered running around to grab a little more money if we were gonna try and get the HP increase there. Oh, okay, so the spread shot was unintentional, that makes sense. So we're not gonna get the HP increase, but if we do beat Campanella 2, or Burrows 2 rather, we will at least get 2 levels done, and the square. And yeah, Zuzu absolutely could continue into more woods. And pick up the friendship bracelet real quick. Especially because in More Woods 1 it only costs 100. Alright, we'll see which of the Hotfoot goals we're going for here. We do have 2 Hotfoot goals available. We're either looking to win the first match 3 times with 6 unique characters, or get 3 blowouts in 1 tournament. And it kinda looked like we were selecting left to right, so I'm gonna guess this is 6 characters, maybe? See the Sage of the Rink. We will not be seeing the Sage of the Rink, most likely, unless Zuzu is really, really feeling a Campanella 2 cherry. Probably not one of the cherries I would imagine we would be going for, but hey. If someone's willing to flex a Campanella 2 cherry here on a bingo match, I am here to cheer that on. Oh, we got it from a chest instead. Okay, thank you for the call out on that. Because yeah, I do see our bar increased there. Yeah, good. That's a good find. If you're at full HP and you go to the end of the run and gun section, I'm not sure if it's a 100% chance, but you have a pretty high likelihood if nothing else. So, Zuzu keeping his health up pretty high, or keeping his health all the way up. There it is. We've defeated Rotundo at the end of Burrows 2. And it looks like we are gonna get this open. And I believe that is 2 levels completed in Campanella 2. Are we gonna head over... Nope, okay, we're not gonna head over to More Woods. Alright, heading over into Waldorf. Okay, we are actually sticking through the game here. Maybe that wasn't a left to right selection. So we are looking for the 3 blowouts in 1 tournament, and after this it will be 2 levels done as well. This would be a real nice cherry to pick up while we're in Waldorf if we're able to. We're looking to have 35 shells at once, which, hey, guess what? The cherry is to have 50 shells at the palace. So that actually synergizes pretty darn well with the cherry for the game. Nice jump there from Grape to get away from the Quake there. Oop. Rose up a little bit there for a sec. Making some space on the platform for Waldorf. I dare say we might want to go down and pick up that puffin for, like, you know, the additional 3 shells at the end, but eh. Who am I to judge? I'm some random third party just watching a couple of people play heckin' bingo. There's our gift for Waldorf, making it 50% of the way through. Oop. Coach being a little bit of a troll there. Dropping charge shot and another blowout. I believe that should be 2 blowouts completed. Oop! Accidentally yeeting into the abyss there. Not in a really great spot right now. It kinda sucks when you're stuck without stamina. Waldorf without the ability... Excuse me. Unfortunately dropping there. Waldorf without the ability to make tiny little adjustments can get really, really scary really fast. Even just having a tiny sliver of stamina compared to no stamina makes such a huge difference to be able to, like, make a tiny little adjustment to your jumps. Oh, okay. I don't think that's gonna hit. Neither player opting for the center warp tank square, interestingly enough. A Hotfoot gift should be right after this round as well, on a side note. We'll be getting the gift right at the same time we get our 3 blowouts. And depending on how comfortable Grape is feeling, Grape could even continue forward to get a cherry. No, okay, we're stopping there. However, we are gonna start the other goal now. I do like this play. Oh, was that long enough to sticking in to get the gift? That's a good question, because we did beat the level, and then... like, we got the credit for the square. Yeah, it's a good question. I don't know when the gift pops up there. Oh, jeez. Well, hopefully it doesn't come to that. We'll probably see our players dip over to the gift screen and double-check it. Almost there to 35 shells on Zuzu's side. That's 34. No! I'm sorry. Oh, it just quit out a little too soon. Oh, that's devastating. That's one of those unmarks that, like, I know I need to do, but does not feel good. Definitely did not get the gift. Thank you for checking that. Yeah, that's one of those things where if you know what the gift is, you still want to wait for the visual confirmation in-game. Also, I guess just in case anybody is wondering why Grape's capture looks a little different, Grape is playing on the Switch. Which it rules that, like... I don't know, I like that we have PC and Switch players. It's cool. I believe this is the third team we're going into Hotfoot with. Or am I mistaken and this is somehow the second? It feels like we've been in hot foot for a minute. I'm pretty sure this is our third team. If there's one thing that bingo players and casters have in common, it's that we can't count. Oop. You know, that would have been really funny if the bag exploded there. Taking really good advantage of Mascot's special attack. Ooh, okay, any more points and that would have been losing the blowout, but I guess it's not about the blowout, it's just winning the first match. Okay. There it is, we've won the first match 3 times with 6 unique characters. Still just a little bit shy. Yeah, I think what happened was, Zuzu might have expected the shell to be worth a bit more. Oh. Just a little bit shy on that square again. That stings. And both of our players now going into Star Wasper. This is a really good square for either player to have. Grape could use this for a really nice attack on both column 1 and row 2. And similarly, Zuzu, I am certain, would love to have that for the block. Waiting for the 10 multiplier. Once we see that, that'll be a gift for Grape. Zuzu probably about to pick this up very soon as well. Getting some nice, I do like mixing in the GGG there. Alright, there is also a gift for Zuzu. Oh, did we gag? We gagged! That's unfortunate. Grape now at 16 multiplier. Stage 2 is a little bit of a chaotic mess, so we'll see how well Grape is able to keep up with that. $18, $19, $20. Oop, missing some letters there. $22, $23. Doing a good job of keeping up with this and dodging the bullets as well, without dropping the egg. Ooh, Zuzu taking a death pretty early there into stage 2. Doing a full reset. You're now at the boss, or mini-boss rather, I should say. This is the spot where it gets kinda dangerous. And there it is, the death right before 30. Backing out entirely. What's Grape gonna do next? Heading over to Zoldath. Are we gonna increase our HP? Well, we will get an HP increase here. And I don't think I see Zoldath on the card otherwise. So yeah, I imagine... Oh wait, no, there it is. Collect the dungeon map piece. So this will be Zuzu's chance to get some pretty good progress. This will actually... If Zuzu's able to get this 30x combo, it'll also kind of negate a lot of the power of the square that Grape is going for right now. Because Grape's looking to attack on this row 2. 22. My stream is freezing up a little bit. Discord. 26. 27. $28. Zuzu just needs to get 2 more multipliers. 1 1/3 even at that. 1 more. E, G, G, there it is! 30x multiplier. Well played. Alright, we have our HP increase on Zoldath, so we'll make sure that gets marked for Grape. Alright, Zuzu sending another run back at Waldorf after the accidental quit. Honestly, I feel like Zuzu should go for the cherry, because not only does that guarantee that you get the 35 on the way, but like, then if you just have an opportunity to cherry something else, like Velgris... Oop. We are bouncing along with the squid. Amazing. Love to see it. Like, our best cherry candidates on this card look to be Waldorf's Journey, Velgris, Pingolf, Hotfoot, and Quibble Race. Which we only need to cherry 2 of those, so if I'm looking at this card personally, I'm looking at Waldorf and Velgris. Still hunting around to try and find the dungeon entrance, I think, here on Grape's side. I don't think I've seen it. Alright, up to 26. That should be a nice chunk of shells. $32. Just stay nice and steady here. Nice jump over the hog. 33. Oop, taking a drop there. There's a shell down below, but that'll only take us up to 34 again. I don't think you want to go for... No! Are you kidding me? Zuzu, I'm so sorry! Oh, that's so unfortunate. I'm like... I really want Zuzu to get this square. For how much he's invested in it, especially. Just like... He totally has it, just things keep going just barely wrong. And like, the run that was most promising was right when he quit out at 34, just before. And I'm pretty sure he would have had it on that run. So it's only a matter of time before it happens again, but hopefully not too much time for Zuzu's sake. Okay, big shell. Up to 15 now. Okay, we've seen the dungeon entrance. We need either the meat printer or the metamorpher, or rather something to kill the snail and then the metamorpher to shrink ourselves. And I do not believe either player made it all the way through the second wave of Star Wasper. Pretty much quit out immediately. Up to 27 now with 3 puffins. Good luck, Alfie. 32, 33. This should do it. Yeah, there it is! And we're quitting out immediately. I genuinely think that could have been a cherry if Zuzu had continued that. But let's see where Zuzu goes next. Knows the meat printers, trade in Zoldath. Fantastic. Oh, 32 greens, though. That's tough. Alright, where are we going next? Even coat, alright. Beat courses 16, 17, and 20 while destroying all spike mines. This one doesn't take too long if you've got it practiced, but... yeah... wait. So friendly reminder to anyone that hasn't played Zoldath, or doesn't know this about Zoldath potentially, if you hold down the button that swaps items, you can also just drop an item, which is really nice for if you want to leave something in a more convenient spot, or stack up some items in a more central screen. Alright, we do have the nail gun to get through the crystals. Looks like we got some resources over there that we don't particularly care about. Always check controls, especially on Mooncat. Agreed. Okay, we do have the Metamorpher now. So we have another way of getting through the snails. Okay. We're gonna take the more violent path through. Excuse me. Moving on to course 20 now for Zuzu. Oh no! Oh no! You love to see the spinning out while firing paint guns. Whoa, gosh. That is quite the back and forth. I think at this point you just... yeah, that's not gonna be it. Taking another shot at it. Hugh, what did Liz learn? Was it the paint chase goal? Or the drop items button. Gotcha. Okay, this run from Zuzu looks a little more promising. Okay, we have an entry into the dungeon here. Well done, Zuzu. And yeah, that was at 2 levels in paint chase. That counts even if terminal, because, yeah. If it didn't, that'd be silly. Head on over to Block Koala. Beat 3 story levels without using the undo button. Should be pretty reasonable. The early stages are relatively easy, but also things can go wrong. Just make sure we push it over far enough. I don't think that's... okay, no, that works. A little bit longer of a journey there. And hey, we got the, where is it? Planet Zoldath. I'm gonna also mark a gift for Grape. Yeah, well done. I think Grape just checked gifts there and would have confirmed to not see the hotfoot. Ooh! Unfortunately for Grape, Zuzu is already in Block Koala. very good square positioning here for Zuzu. Interestingly, both players going for this path. Okay, so this is where you need to be really careful about how you approach this stage. Okay. And then we're gonna push these off to the side. Yeah, level 3 is a bit of a longer stage, so if Grape goes for a faster stage, this could be a snipe, depending on how quick Grape is able to get through a different level. Let's see where Grape goes. Oh, it looks like Grape might also be going to level 3! What is the fastest third level for this, anyway? I need to remember the early block koala stages. The last thing I practiced was level 14. Either 4 or 5. Yeah, it makes sense. And that's gonna be... There it is! Grape immediately pivoting out. So Zuzu, after marking off the Waldorf square a little too early, and then jumping out and like getting sniped early on in Rakshasa, is pulling control back in this match. Grape's gonna have to make up some ground again. Grape does still have the sneaky upper left to lower right diagonal. Right, let me make sure I have Block Koala marked for both of them for 2 levels. Because they did both complete 2 levels. And we're going immediately into a Warp Tank race! Oh my god. How? How is it, like, that we're so consistently choosing— I mean, it makes sense, actually. The center square is kind of important. Okay, Zuzu ducking out of Warp Tank. Zuzu probably should be doing anything somewhere in this diagonal, though, because it is a remaining threat. I guess I also do like the Mooncat square here, because that is another line that Grape currently has open. And so if, I do think Grape was making faster progress in Warp Tank, so not that Zuzu would have had any way to know that this is a good pivot, but I think overall this will probably save Zuzu some pain. Also, this will be 2 levels in Mooncat. Very short— no, we already did 2 levels in Mooncat. Where are you, Mooncat? There you are. Zuzu. Waiting for the warp here to show up so that we can mark the gift for this as well. We're gonna get our first set of egg blocks up here. Oh, we're opting to go through the cave instead. Maybe we'll reset later and just grab it on the way back. Okay, and I think that was 2 levels in Warp Tank. So I think we did Cross Sector to start, and then that one. Well, if it wasn't, we're about to have 2 levels soon. Because we need 4 levels to get over to Healing Sector anyway. Sneaking along. Oop! Got a little too preoccupied in shooting the boulder there. There we go. Nope. It's fine. You can just... You know, it's fine. We're here. No! Okay. Zuzu taking a moment to type something in the terminal. Ooh, we're going to weak shot. Okay, no more Mooncat. Kind of, maybe just like... Yeah, we did get the gift, okay. I did not notice us go through the warp, so thank you for mentioning that. So weak shot, we're looking to beat stage 2. If we... Nope, okay, never mind. Maybe actually got a glimpse of what weak shot does and was like, no, I hate this actually. Unfortunately, going back into Warp Tank where Grape has a pretty big advantage now. This is gonna be an unfortunate snipe for Zuzu. Unless Zuzu plays, like, some really fast Warp Tank and Grape continues running into a few problems every now and then. Because, like, Grape is making steady progress, but is still making enough mistakes that it feels like somebody who blitzes through the levels might be able to catch up. So we'll see. Zuzu does look like he means business right now. Oop. Okay, there we go. Discord kind of froze there for a second again. Grape has about 2.5 levels of advantage right now. No, you gotta jump! You gotta warp! You gotta get off of that tile! There's spikes there. Well, at this rate... the advantage is shrinking. Grape is, like, learning from the mistakes, so... will it be enough? I'm not sure. We'll see if we're able to get this quickly. Alright, looking good. Now all that's... Wow, that dodge from Zuzu! That was real close. Grape can now immediately head over to the healing sector to actually work on the stage now. So I think it's gonna be a little bit too late. And now for the hardest part, finding healing sector, yeah. Wanna go? Nope, nope, nope. Oh, I think Grape might actually not fully know where it is. Zuzu might be able to catch up depending on how fast Grape's healing sector itself is, because we're going the right way. But we're sure taking our time to get over there. Here it is. Here it is. Alright, healing sector. My goodness. I did not expect this race to be this close right now. Yeah, because there it is. There's our 4-door. If Grape doesn't lock in here and get it right pretty soon, I think Zuzu actually has a really strong shot of catching up now. So you know what? Scratch everything I said about Grape going faster before, because at level 3 into level 4 here has been... into healing sector itself has been a little bit slower paced. Grape still has the advantage for now. Got ourselves a checkpoint. There we go. We figured it out. Alright, more progress. Mooncat warp tank. Oh right, did I mark the wrong thing for... Oh, I didn't mark warp tank yet. And... Ooh. Let's see, I did mark Campanella too. I marked Mooncat. Wait, I thought I marked Paint Chase. Oh! I marked Paint Chase for the wrong person. That's what happened. They're still neck and neck! Zuzu is keeping up a stronger— Oh no! Heading back up incorrectly through there. Another shot at it here. I think Zuzu's gonna take this. And Grape just taking a death just at the end. Both of them pivoting out. Okay, both of them have warp tank progress marked. Yeah, so the problem before was that I gave credit to the wrong person for Paint Chase. Damn, that sucks. But Grape very quickly picking up another goal and just going for it. That is a really good block for Zuzu, though. Oop. Okay. Yeah. Which I guess, you know, that's a counter for the squares that Grape managed to snipe Zuzu on. Okay, I think we're doing a level rush now. Cause yeah, we're just excuse me, we're just knocking out Campanella. That's gonna be 2 levels for Zuzu. Thank you for mentioning the level discrepancy, because that mostly came down to me marking Paint Chase for the wrong person. And that would have been a little unfortunate if I had done that. Yeah, Weak Shot is basically what you think it is. I mean, you can see. You just cannot charge. The only time you get any charge is when you die and respawn. You briefly have a little bit of charge. And then it drains very quickly. Right, there's Kick Club down. And ooh! I did not expect onion delivery for this. But I like it, because we have it for Day Job. So not only are we going to get Day Job progress, we're going to mark the 2 levels in 8 different games, we're going to get progress towards Day Job, and we're also going to get a gift out of this. A few seconds of overlap, yeah. Alright, boss almost down here. We're gonna get the bonus game. Which, it is nice to get the bonus game in Weak Shot, just because that means you have a lot more of a buffer for stage 2? Or wait, should we have 3 lives? If we... No, yeah, we're not getting the bonus game, are we? We lost a life? Yeah, we lost a life. I started talking about that, and I'm like, wait, we should have 3 lives if we had the bonus game. which is gonna make stage 2 a fair bit harder. It's still very doable, though. Just gonna be really careful about how we dodge all the squares here. Unfortunately, taking a death. You kind of like lead them back and forth a little bit here. Ooh, we're swerving a lot. I don't know if I like that. Heading on back home for Woogie. There it is, there's our gift, there's our second day, so let's make sure we get this marked for the right person. Onion delivery progress has been made. Onion delivery gift has been obtained. And 2 levels have been completed in onion delivery. Which, not that it matters, because it's showing as a check mark now. Ooh! Unfortunate death there for Grape. This might cost us, because we now can take no more deaths for the rest of stage 2, and for weak shot, that's a little tricky. The boss tends to catch a lot of people off guard. I don't know if we have too much space to be able to keep everything at bay here. One thing about Seaside Drive is that if you let go of shooting... I'm trying to think of how to describe this. Your aim, you can switch back and forth between shooting all the way to the left and shooting all the way to the right if you let go of your shot briefly. And a lot of times that can be helpful for, like, that double laser spawn. Oh! Taking a death to the tumbling cube. Unfortunate. Are we gonna go for another shot at weak shot? Hey, Liz. No. Okay. Oh geez, Grape really had a strong start here, but Zuzu has done a fantastic job of not only, like, defending the right squares to stop a lot of the bingo threats. There's still a bingo threat on row 1, but Zuzu has gained a lot of board control back. It looks like Grape is gonna try and knock out this top line, or whatever he can of the top line. Meanwhile, Zuzu, a little over halfway done with this job in Bug Hunter. Pretty decent looking setup right now. Nothing looks too overwhelming at the moment. Yeah, Zuzu easily looks to be well over pace for what's needed on this bug hunter job. Get a double shot here. Okay, yeah, we're gonna explode that and get both of those. Just grab the energy. Oh no, Hugh. Holding is dangerous. Whether intentional or unintentional, holding is dangerous. Sometimes. Alright. There's Bug Hunter done, so now we're gonna have her Hey, Keeney! Keeney, where are you? Keeney! Rail Heist mentioned. Keeney! Keeney, alert! Rail Heist is on screen. Oh yeah, that was a Bug Hunter gift. Looks like we needed to restart in Disconia. Didn't quite get the 2 discs in one shot. Hell yeah, CO. Well, there you go. There's your, there's your Liz Star advice. Up to level 2 currently in Rail Heist. Still looking for a decent setup here in Disconia for the 2 discs in one shot. I'll be honest, I still really like the very first story mission. If you can get champs. Like, that feels relatively consistent for getting a double shot. I guess we have our vampire, we have our merfolk, so like this... Ooh, we're backing out a fair bit here in Disconia. Currently up to the 3rd stage for Rail Heist, so after this level I believe we'll just be able to mark the square, and that'll be yet another square marked off for Zuzu, who went from being, like, I know I keep saying it, but I just feel like it's pretty important to point out, Zuzu got off to a pretty rocky start on this board, but has been doing a fantastic job of just continuing to make progress. Oh, Rail Heist is being Rail Heist. Because now, Zuzu is threatening 7-4, has 2 bingos available. 3, actually. Grape resetting again there. I think Grape is just committing to this bingo. Okay, we have bards. We might be able to get something funny going here. Oop. No! I felt that shot in my soul. What do we have? We have Bard. I think I see a spider. On our side. Yeah, we have a spider. There it is! There's our Rail Heist progress. Neither player with cherries on the board just yet. Okay. Hopping over into pin golf now. Not pin golf. Divers! Let's go! Oop! And it looks like while I was looking over at what we were doing, Grape managed to get the double hit. Amazingly done. I unfortunately did not see it happen, but... Everyone went for a little swim. Anyway, for the Diver's Lance weapon, did we buy anything? Yeah, we bought 3 sticks of some variety, it looks like. Oh, we're headed over to get the, gift. Ooh, okay, we did not quite get the right path there. We managed to get the escape, though, so that's pretty exciting. God, yeah, looking at that pin golf square. And I'm already seeing myself getting lost in the juggle pit. Alright, so this will be the diver's gift. Now over to pin golf. Oh, we're just doing a gift rush, aren't we? I bet we're gonna get a hole-in-one, then duck out. Oop. I think that shot looked fine. But maybe I'm wrong. I guess I wanted to go for a different bounce off of the first one instead. Alright. Pin golf done. Wait. We have Bug Hunter, Onion Delivery. Did I mark Onion Delivery? I did. We got Waldorf. Oh, right. We got Mooncat. That's what I didn't mark. So it looks like we're going for the cherry without going over par on more than 2 holes. Which it looks like we're pretty well on pace for so far. First big point of annoyance is usually going to be Juggle Pit. Oop! Holding the ball a little, or holding the swing a little too long. And yeah, that does block Grape's last bingo, so Grape is gonna have to both get a block on... Well, okay. If it goes to time, then the blocks might not be necessary, but... Typically speaking, if you're Grape, you're gonna want to get a block on column 2 and row 5, and row 3. So, that Velgris Cherry might wind up being a really necessary thing. I'll be curious to see what both players go for here. Oop. Unfortunate shot there, and we managed to grab the par on the last hole. Will this be enough? Oh wow! What that recovery! Fantastic recovery on that hole. Alright, here it is, Juggle Pit. Will we get the hole-in-one? No! Unfortunate. So I believe this will be our first over par. Side note, why is this a hole-in-one par? It's so mean. I hate it. Okay, and then for Quibble Race, we're just looking for a gold disc right now. Although if we do turn this into a cherry, I'm sure Grape would be happy to see that. Ooh, unfortunate clip there on the jumping enemy. Hopefully this doesn't wind up being a second... Oh, I think it might be. That's a lot to cover. Might have this. Yeah, it should have this. Just let it drop in. Nicely done. Nice shot there. Not quite a cherry here for Grape, but that will be a Quibble Race Gold Disc blocking row 5. Well played. Oop. No! Accidentally charging at a time where that just did not work out there. So that is our second over par. We now have to be par or under on the remainder of courses. And that is not a great start. Oh no. I think that's it. Oh, pin golf. No! No, this is me playing pin golf right now. Yeah, still could get a cherry for generals. There we go. Fantastic shot right there, though. Yeah, it looks like we're sticking around for the cherry regardless. We're late enough in, we might as well try, right? Losing quite a few strokes here. Meanwhile, Grape here, we've spent all of our money, so I'm imagining we bought 3 sticks and a potion. We are not taking any fights, though. I think if you're going for this lance goal, you're typically gonna want to try and take a couple fights on the way down, see if you get the bomb drop. If you do, great, loop around, grab the flippers. If you don't, great, loop around, grab the flippers. And then, after you grab the flippers, that's when you either commit to the bomb or the no bomb. But I think taking a couple fights on the way down will help you determine which path you want to go for. Oh yeah, LP, that sounds about right. And this will at least be a cherry, because we are minus... Yep, there's our cherry, so let's mark that on our board here. That was for Zuzu. Ooh, Zuzu going for the Velgrass. We're looking to cherry without any upgrades or jump pads. Alright, we've made it back up with our money at least. Bird number 1. Here's our key. No jump pads, unfortunately. Okay, now we're taking some bites. I think we're farming up for the bomb material. I didn't see if we went and grabbed... Oh, we're moving pretty fast. I think. Shoot. Yeah, we're... Okay, here we go. This fight might drop the bomb. Oh no, Zuzu taking a death in Velgrass. No bomb drop. Oh, no flippers, okay. We did not have the flippers yet, we just went straight back up instead of around. Interesting combination of sticks again. Oh! The platforms just, like, getting jumped on and shot out of the way while fighting that bird. Bummer. Sentient playlist. Ah, yes. We did get a level in Divers. Yeah. So we're 2-1 on health upgrades. We have Planet Zoldath and Divers for Grape, and we have Campanella 2 for, Zuzu. We have another double eel fight here, so this has a small chance of dropping what we're looking for. No bomb drop. I think it's a 30% chance on that fight. I need to check the spreadsheet again. It's been a little bit since I've looked at that. Okay, still no power-ups. Yeah. If I were to do this goal personally, I would grab 3 shell sticks, and I would take 2 or 3 fights if I can on the way down and around. And if I got it on the way down, I would say great, and go grab the money and the flippers. And if I didn't get it, I would go grab the flippers and then head to the ruins. Because, like, I'd rather just get the flippers and start making my way to the ruins and just get that sure thing rather than rely on getting the right encounter and the drop, which we once again have the right encounter here. And in either case, I would still grab the flippers, because, while it is possible to get either of them without the flippers just make it so much more consistent on either one you're going for. Ooh, no! Just a little too juggled there for Zuzu. Excuse me, I don't know what was going on there. It looks like we're kind of committing to the bomb route right now. We have a drop, but it is not the drop we are looking for. Hopefully RNG cooperates here for Grape, and Zuzu's able to get a run going past, well, stage 3 again, because that's where we got up to. Okay, very careful to not jump on the jump pad there. Well played. Another egg, which is not what we're looking for. Yeah, I think at this point Grape should probably consider going for the other path, although we do have the right fight here. Still no drop! Two keys down here for Zuzu. Single eel fight technically I think has the chance to drop it, but it's so minuscule. Actually, you know what? Divers. While this is going on here, back into stage 3. Copy link. Enemy encounters. Yeah, okay, so it does not drop off the single eel fights. It's a 20% chance off of the double eel fights. So you have a 50-50 shot at it being a double eel fight, or something else. So you first need to roll a 50% chance on it being the double elect eel fight, and then you need to roll a 20% chance for it to drop the actual item. I think at this point you just need to go down into the ruins. The egg may not be what we're looking for, but hey, it's here, yeah. Ooh, nice recovery there from Zuzu. Alright, another one down, and no 20%. Oh, if you're Grape, you gotta really be feeling the pressure right now. You're down 3 squares, and these eels will not just hecking drop you the item you need. Right, another 20% chance. There it is! We have the bomb drop. Okay, let's go grab it. We certainly have enough money by this point. Key number 2 down for Zuzu again. Bomb has been purchased and equipped. We're gonna head over to the eastern area here with the piranhas. And at the bottom right of there will be a bombable wall where we can grab a shock lance. But we do have to make it all the way there and all the way back. Level 3, once again for Zuzu. We'll see if this time it treats him a little bit better. Dang. You hate to see it. Does give Grape a little bit more of a chance to catch up, though. If we wanted to drop the bomb from up there, though. Because now we're gonna have to get away from this fight. Okay! RNG appears to be in Grape's favor when it comes to getting away from piranhas. Or was that Zuzu? Yeah, no, I think Zuzu got away from piranhas and now Grape did? I think both of our players escaped piranhas today. Alright, we have our money. Now we just need to head back and avoid the piranhas to get back home. Alright, stage 2 again for Zuzu. Wonder if we'll see either player hop back into Rakshasa at the end. Getting juggled by the rotating beam there. Velgress doing Velgress things. It's kind of one of those situations where the only way to not get owned there is to just not be in that situation to begin with, but dang, if that still doesn't suck. And unfortunately, piranhas are gonna take a bite out of Grape. Gonna have to make our way back down there again. Grape just double checking to make sure that the Pearl does in fact have to get back to base. So I gave that a yes, that it needs to go back to the base. Key in a bit of a nasty spot here. Nice job fishing that out. That was the correct way to handle... Aw, dang. That was the correct way to grab that key. Right. There's a reason, yeah, so the way that goal is phrased is specifically open the chest containing the parasite hammer. Rather than... yeah. Exactly. Whereas this one is obtain a lance weapon. Yeah, I think so too, Kana. Stop me if you've heard this one before, but Zuzu once again on stage 2. Ooh. Just not having the air there. I don't know if that was supposed to be thumb hurt or thumb hurt. Oh, thumb hurt, like your finger, your thumb. Yeah, okay. I was trying to parse that for a second. Yeah, Vilgrus does that to you. When you're trying to like blitz back and forth and hit those double jumps real fast and make sure you're shooting at just the right times. Vilgrus is absolutely one of those games that makes your thumb hurt. Ooh. Another escape, though. We have the Pearl. Just need to get back a little bit farther. We're basically free here, even if we get into a fight with eels. Should have no problem taking them out. And here comes the square. There's the lance. That can be marked now. Nicely done. Where are we gonna go next? We have 25 minutes left in the match. Yeah, the Porky Square. If you know where the torpedoes are, shouldn't take too terribly long. Okay, we're heading over to Mooncat. Oh, it looks like we accidentally let the bird get away, and we paused because of that. Alright. Backing out. Okay, I think we're doing HP Rush here. Because Overbold is not otherwise on the card. So let's get ready to mark off HP squares. We currently have Planet Zoldath and Divers. Our current 2 HP increase. Heckin' toucan spiders, get out of here. Raise the prize once and fight? Yeah. We got more toucan spiders, oh boy. And of course the pumpkins didn't spawn in a way that was particularly conducive to getting explosion kills. Yeah, if Zuzu hard commits to this and keeps having things just barely go wrong, Grape might be able to turn it around again. Okay, there was our overbold increase. Yeah, I like this square a lot, and even so, I can generally get it, but if I had the pressure of an actual bingo match going on, I don't know? When I've practiced this in a vacuum, it might take me a few shots, but simply be Matt and have over 100 hours in Belcrest, yeah. I am nowhere near that level. You can definitely see it in how Matt moves when he plays. Alright, here's our Alphazar's hat HP increase. Here goes Porgy. Curious to see if we'll also start picking up torpedoes now. We didn't get the right pickup in Disconia for this to count. So I'm hoping that I didn't miss something, but I don't think I did. There's Porgy. Wait, hot? Max Painter. Lords of Disconia is the only thing. Yeah. Galfaria, no. Grimstone, no. Minion Max, no. Yeah. It's been unmarked. I think I'm... like, I think a pause would interrupt things. Oh, okay. Well, I think it's a little late. I've already kind of done that. And I'm kind of at the point where if I were to ask for a pause now, then that would be more disruptive than it already has been. I would have called for a pause if there was more of a contentious race to this, but I don't think a pause made sense there, but... Gotcha. Yeah. There it is, Golfaria has been completed. Oh no. I think, Grape didn't get out of the base. So it didn't save that he had made it over to the right side. Oh yeah. Since we already have our pin golf cherry, just doing a regular cherry. Because this will mark 2 squares if we get it this way, but if we just get the cherry, that's still 1 more square. And some additional distance. Nice save, holy crap. Oh no. Jumped just right off the jellyfish? Oh my god, that save. Dang. After all of those saves. Dude, please. Yeah. Just shy of the exit, damn. You hate to see it. One more once. I'll be honest, I kind of forgot to look at the timer for like a good 11 minutes there. Because I was so just like engrossed in everything that was happening between both players. Zuzu making his way through level 2. Bird should be showing up any second now. We just need like one more torpedo now in Porgy. Yeah, it's kind of how I'm feeling Mechahedron, because like As soon as Zuzu gets this goal, that is 2 squares for Zuzu. Zuzu once again hard committing to the full tile. Not going for the heckin' cherry alone. We gotta get the cherry and the Velgress square. Jellyfish. Good recovery. Squid. Got the bop on the bird. There it is. There's our 4 torpedo upgrades. It is now tie game with Zuzu advantage, but Zuzu is currently on stage 4. Grape now hopping into Mooncat. I am, like, leaning so far forward in my chair right now. Eyes currently glued to this Velgress. Main thing about this stage is just not letting the lightning shots coming down from the hands catch you off guard. You can get shots off on the head as you're going up, but you really mostly just need to focus on vertical progress. There's a much easier place to shoot Charcas at the end. Okay. We're at the end. Ooh, that is a really, really unfortunate shot there. Okay, we're good, we're good. Just keep jumping light. Just be really careful here. Don't overdo it. Oh. We got it? Now we just need to jump up. We did it. Very, very well earned for Zuzu. I can breathe again. Alright. Hopping back into weak shot. Yeah, like, after seeing Matt just barely short that last jump, I was not ready to breathe again until Zuzu had made it all the way up. Because that is exactly what I was thinking about. So we're down to about 10 minutes, 9 minutes left. Hopping over into Rakshasa. So it's going to be a little bit of an uphill climb for Grape right now. Because you need to get 3 squares at this point, and I don't know if you have enough time to do that. And of course that also assumes that Zuzu doesn't grab another square here. Yeah. That would require basically perfect execution, and then also... Now we just need 2 more. Ooh, a Rakshasa race again! It comes back to this. I think Zuzu had generally better point generation last time we played this, but... I don't know, we'll find out. Does that remain true? So yeah, if Grape is able to rush and get this super duper fast, and then somehow sneak out like a pin golf cherry, Because Grape will need to snipe on this to tie it up and then grab another square. At this point, I don't think we have enough time for Seaside. So it just basically comes down to, if we're able to get this, do we have enough time for Pin Golf or Vanger? And I think that's basically going to require near world record level play in either case. So I think it's pretty likely this is how we're gonna see the match end in terms of, like, we're probably gonna see this either end 10-11 or 10-12. Or 11-11 with, advantage Zuzu. But I could very easily be proven wrong. Oop, okay. Popping back down to grab some points. Up to 11k for Zuzu, 8k for, Grape. Zuzu taking a death. Only going up to 1 skull, so that's not the worst thing to happen. We are skipping past the... Oh no! Zuzu skipping past the Torch of the Power-Ups. We could potentially jump, or can we grab it at this point? I think that's a little out of reach. Yeah. Close. Welcome to the last 5 minutes of this bingo match. Ah, game over there for Zuzu. Grape has actually caught up entirely, and is up at 20k points. I think Grape is actually looking pretty good here in Rakshasa right now. I was honestly, like, kind of staring at Zuzu's game for a bit there, and I didn't realize that Grape had caught up so suddenly. Just 2.5k to go. But here's the question, can you get a key code in Vanger in 4 minutes? Less than 4 minutes. I think there's just not enough time left. I think this is about to go to a tiebreaker, which will be Zuzu's advantage. Oh, look at Grape locking in for this Rakshasa, though. You'll love to see it. Here's the 1k, there's 25k! Mark the tile! Mark the tile! Advantage means, like, if it ends in a tie score, that's who wins. Because the way a tie works, if it comes down to square count, is whoever had that many squares first wins. So in this case, if Grape manages to get Oh, there we go. So it is now 11 to 11, but you'll see the underline underneath Zuzu's score or square count there. Oh, we're both going into weak shot. I don't think we have enough time to beat stage 2. Yeah. Don't think we have enough time to beat stage 1, yeah? Damn, I kinda wish I could let this play out to see how this would go, but alas. 'Tis not how the league works. Let's see here. Yeah, I think Zuzu's just a little bit... Wait. Yeah, a little bit ahead. I had to double check because I got a little mixed up there. Got 30 seconds left. Players, I am offering you a choice. You're racing weak shot. Within a second of each other, I can count you off. Double or nothing? If only. Alright, and this will be basically time as soon as the, well, I don't even think we're gonna finish off the first boss. Oh my god. Yeah. Also, yeah, waiting to get... Yeah, I can imagine. Grape, I think what happened there might have been dyskonia. Because, for dyskonia HP, you need to get medicine on the overworld. Yeah, it's weird. So, Zuzu wins here, cause you got the 11th square first. Yeah, like, just like how that started off with Grape getting like a really strong start on the board, a couple snipes on Zuzu even, and then Zuzu managing to get a couple counter snipes and pull back ahead, and then like... I'm kinda curious how this would have gone, because you were both in weak shot at the end, and you were within a second of each other. So it's like... I'm curious to see how that race would have gone. But yeah, I think there just wasn't quite enough time to get the Pin Golf Danger or Seaside Drive Square by the end. Yeah. I was holding... Yeah, I was holding my breath, like, the entire time watching you go through stage 4, and just, like, the way... Yeah. And then, like... Oh. I accidentally did not update the audio source. Okay, people should be able to hear you now. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Oh man. Well, hi.
Hello.
Just talking about the match a little bit, I guess.
Yeah. I believe, the commentary was basically like, that was really close, really back and forth, and also Zuzu's thumb hurts.
I think I'm gonna have a stronger thumb after this.
Yeah, no kidding. And, another thing about that square, we've had a decent number of instances, in A tier where people have beaten Charcus and then not done the full double jump up to the top.
What?
No
Like,
way.
One jump before the end?
Yeah. Just
That
like,
gotta suck so
terrible.
much.
I'm so glad that didn't happen to me. Holy
yeah.
crap.
I was so scared that it was going to that I was just like, no. Please just jump high enough.
Oh, what was your second cherry that you got?
Pin golf. That goal is also pretty
Oh,
hard if you don't know pin
You
golf.
could get. Okay, I see.
Yeah, I got the cherry, but went over Paran just a little bit more.
That hole-in-one level in pin golf that you have to get a hole-in-one in would probably be difficult.
Great. I'm curious, why did you go for the Planet Zoldath goal so early? That felt really risky, and it's a long goal, even if you get lucky.
I, for some reason, thought it was going to be easier. Then I remembered how much like checks you need to get into the dungeon itself.
Yeah.
And about that point, I was just kind of committed to finishing it out.
Okay, well, I had some experience with that goal, I think on 2 boards, other than this one. And I know that it takes at least like 10 minutes, or, well, yeah, about 10 minutes if you get lucky.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had to.
Sorry, go ahead.
I had to consult the resources so much in this round because I had to do a bunch of stuff I'd never like looked at, like knew how to do before, like the Porgy one or the Mooncat one.
I actually don't think I used the resource dock this time. I mean, oh, I did look at the warp tank thing, but that's it. Just for the location of the...
Oh, that one hurt to get
sector.
sniped.
Oh, I sniped that from you?
Yeah,
Oh,
so like...
Yeah, I was on healing sector. I was like towards the end of the level whenever it happened.
Whoa!
You both
Okay.
started in it at around the same time, but then Zuzu, you pivoted out, and then came back in and then caught up.
Really? I was that much faster?
Yeah, I died a few times.
Holy cow.
Yeah, there's like a few things that like, I feel like always catch me. Like, I'm immediately thinking of, what was it? Is it Junior Sector that has like... that...
The one spike on the circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like invisible until you die to it. It's like, oh, I did not even know that was there every
Yeah.
time.
That always hits me.
Okay, well, I've got to go to bed. I have work tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
So, that was a great match. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, well played, both of you.
Yeah, good game.
Good game.
GG's, take care, y'all.
Yeah, have a good night, you
Alright.
guys.
See y'all later. Good night.
I can't believe I forgot to, like, get the right audio source going there. Oops. Yeah, that was one hell of a game. You love to see it. Alright, well... let's see what's going on tonight. Oh, hey. Would you look at that? Winterbit's gonna be doing some bingo. I'm gonna throw us over to Winterbit. Easy raid target. Take care, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I'm hopping back on OSRS, you know it.